Have you ever noticed something confusing? Two men walk into the same room, same place, same women, same opportunities. One guy barely talks, yet people seem drawn to him. Women smile at him. They stand closer. They feel relaxed around him. And the other guy, he tries harder. He talks more. He jokes more. He explains more. And somehow, everything feels forced. Conversations die fast. Women lose interest. And he goes home wondering, what did I do wrong? If that sounds familiar, listen carefully, because today we're not talking about looks. We're not talking about money. We're not talking about tricks. We're talking about something much more powerful. Comfort. Because attraction almost always starts with one thing. Not excitement, not flirting, not chemistry. Comfort. If a woman doesn't feel safe and relaxed around you, nothing else matters. Not your style, not your jokes, not your success. Nothing. And most men completely ignore this. Here's the first truth you need to understand. Women don't analyze you logically. They don't think, he has good hair. He makes good money. He said something smart. No. It's faster than that. It's emotional. It's instinctive. In the first few seconds, her brain asks one simple question. Do I feel good around him or tense? That's it. And the answer happens before you even finish your first sentence, which means your energy speaks louder than your words. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake men make. They try to impress. They walk into a conversation thinking, I must show my value, so they start talking too much. They explain their job. They list their achievements. They try to be funny. They try to be interesting. And without realizing it, they create pressure, because when you try to impress someone, you're silently asking for approval. And approval-seeking energy feels weak, even if you don't say it out loud. Women feel it instantly. It feels like, please like me. And that's the opposite of attractive. Now compare that to the calm guy, the one who barely tries. He's not performing. He's not proving anything. He's just there, relaxed, grounded, comfortable in his own skin. And because he feels comfortable, she feels comfortable. And comfort is magnetic. Let me tell you a small story. Years ago, I had a friend. Nothing special physically, normal height, normal clothes, nothing flashy. But every time we went out, women talked to him first. I didn't understand, so one night I watched him carefully, and I realized something simple. He moved slower than everyone else. He spoke slower. He never rushed. He never filled silence. If there was a pause, he just smiled, like nothing was wrong. And suddenly, I understood. He wasn't trying to get anything. He wasn't chasing attention. He was already complete. And that changes everything. Because when you don't need anything, people feel safe around you. Here's the second key. Your body language. Most men sabotage themselves before they even speak. They cross their arms. They look around nervously. They fidget. They check their phone. They shift their weight constantly. All of this screams one thing: I'm uncomfortable. And if you're uncomfortable, she can't relax, because humans mirror each other emotionally. So instead, slow everything down. Stand still, shoulders relaxed, breathing calm. Make eye contact, but soft, not staring, just present. When your body says, I'm relaxed, her brain says, I'm safe. And safety creates connection. Now let's talk about conversation, because this surprises many men. Talking less often creates more attraction. Yes, less, not more. Confident men don't fill every second with noise. They let space exist. Because silence isn't awkward. Only nervous people think silence is awkward. Think about it. When you're with a close friend, you can sit quietly, and it feels fine. Why? Because there's no pressure. That's the energy you want. Not entertainer, not comedian, just calm presence. Another mistake men make is over-explaining. For example, instead of saying, I like traveling, they talk for 5 minutes explaining every detail. It feels like selling, and selling feels desperate. Instead, be simple, be minimal. Short answers, then let her speak. Because the more she talks, the more comfortable she feels. People trust those who listen, not those who talk the most. Here's a powerful trick. When she speaks, slow down even more. Look at her. Actually listen, not waiting for your turn. Really listening. Then respond to what she said. not to what you planned earlier. This creates something rare, feeling understood, and feeling understood is extremely attractive. Most men don't do this. They're too busy thinking about themselves, so just by listening, you're already different. Now here's something important. Stop trying to be perfect. Perfect is boring. Perfect is fake. Perfect feels rehearsed. Real is better. If you stumble over words a little, smile. If you forget what you were saying, laugh. If something awkward happens, own it. Because confidence isn't about being flawless. It's about not panicking when you're not. And that calm reaction makes you 10 times more attractive than any smooth line. Let me simplify everything for you. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Comfort comes from 3 things: slow movements, calm voice, genuine attention. That's it. Not tricks, not pickup lines, not strategies, just energy. Because women don't choose the man who tries the hardest. They choose the man who feels the safest to be around. So next time you meet someone, don't think, how do I impress her? Think, how can I be relaxed right now? Breathe slower, talk slower, listen more, smile, and stop trying to force anything, because the less you chase, the more naturally people come to you. That's the paradox. And once you feel it, you'll never go back. Remember, attraction isn't created, it's allowed. When you stop pushing, when you stop performing, when you stop needing validation, you become easy to be around. And easy becomes attractive, because everyone wants to feel calm. And if your presence creates that feeling, you'll never struggle with connection again. So don't try to be impressive, be comfortable. Don't try to be perfect, be present. And watch what happens.